Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you like the video for today, please click subscribe. And thanks for watching. Now I'm going to begin to start sewing the pieces of the bag together. I'm showing each piece, that's the lining. The other pieces, that's a pocket. That's gonna be a round partition. And then I'm gonna use this for the shoulder strap. And we're gonna begin to sew the pieces together. Right here, I'm showing the lining that we're gonna put into the bag, or the other reversible side of the bag. I'm gonna lay the pockets down on top of the lining to connect the pocket. by sewing it with the sewing machine. I'm positioning it, I'm eyeballing it, because I'm pretty good at eyeballing stuff. And I pin it down, then I'm gonna sew it together. Right here in the video, I am going to cut strips of interfacing to add to the shoulder strap to give it some firmness. Now I'm folding the shoulder strap in half to form the shoulder strap with the pins, and then I will sew it all the way to the end to form the shoulder strap. That's what we'll do. See, we got this part folded in, we pin it down in the other end, and I'm just gonna leave this part open in the middle to show you how I hold it with my hand. Just paste it and pull it as I sew. Also, when you're sewing with denim, you want to make sure that you have the proper needle size. So this needle size is 16 by 100. It's a wide gauge needle, and it is thick at the end. So whenever you're sewing and the needle is going down into the fabric, it will hold up against thick denim fabric. I have this handy little gadget that came with these needles whenever I bought them from Amazon. Sewing machine needles. And you put the needle down inside here. And when you get ready to change your needle, I'm not sure if you can see me change the needle, but the needle goes in here. I've already let down my pretzel foot so that I can have access to where to put the needle. But this little handy gadget is you stick the needle point down inside of it, turn the flat side of the needle to the back of your sewing machine. That's how most sewing machines thread. You push it up, and this little cup just hold try to insert it into the needle access. I think that's neat, and it keeps you from hurting your finger. Then you just raise it up, slip it out. All right, I'm going to thread the sewing machine back up. Here's our finished strap that we made. It's gonna be our shoulder strap. We're gonna work with this a little bit later. We're getting ready to go to another step of our bag making process of sewing two sides of the outer part of the bag together. This part and this part. Now on this part, I cut out a middle partition, like to go around the edge of the two pieces of the bag, and it's gonna make the bottom part of the bag just a little bit wider and give it a form, a round moon shaped form. So whenever it's finished, when I've sewed it together, you'll be able to see the reason why I added the middle partition around the sides of the bag. Okay, now we have sewed the pieces together, the front and back and the middle partition of the bag. Okay, I'm turning it inside out so you can just see how it looks. It's not anything fancy, y'all. It's just some old denim fabric I threw together. I know it don't look so appealing, but it's still useful. Here's the strap. I'm getting ready to connect the D-ring and the little strap I made to attach to the bag to attach the shoulder strap to the bag. And as you continue to watch, you'll be able to see how I put it together. That's the lining with the pocket and how we insert it and then sew it together and then flip it inside out to show the bag as a denim bag and then a flowered bag. It's like a reversible bag. It has two sides. Okay, right here I am attaching the shoulder straps to the right side of the bag and then pinning it down. I do both sides. Once I complete this, I will insert the lining of the bag, or the other side of the bag that's going to be the reversible side, and I will pin that down also. But we're getting through this part first. I hope you can see the steps or follow my process. I know there's a lot of bag making YouTubers and they do a great job, better than me. I'm just learning. But I still hope you enjoy my process. Here's the lining. Okay, we're turning it inside out. We've sewed it all together, and now I'm pulling it to the right side. You don't tug too hard, you pull just easy like, then stuff everything back inside. Okay, and once I get finished with this part, I am gonna make the closure with some Velcro the straps connected to the inside of the bag. I should have did the sew the the Velcro strap before I put the lining in, but I missed that step. But the bag still turns out well. Okay, we've turned it down, turned it inside out, and got the lining real smooth on the inside. And now right here I have pinned it down because we're gonna have to do a outside stitch also. But right here I'm gonna attach me a little decoration. It is a little loop I made with some scrap cloth, and I'm gonna attach a button to it, and it's just like a little decoration. And I just sewed a little piece of fabric together, a thin piece, and then I folded it together. And then I sewed down the middle of it to complete it. Once I finish, I attach it to the bag and sew on the button. Here's the Velcro straps that I'm gonna use as the closure for the bag. And we'll get to that step also. Okay, here's the finished bag. There's the front pocket with the lace decoration. There's the shoulder strap, how I connected it, and hopefully you can see how it looks connected. I'm opening the bag so you can see how wide it is and how much stuff you can get inside the bag. Those are 2 big candles and a medium-sized water bottle. Now I'm gonna remove all of that and flip the bag to the other side so you can see how you can use it in a reversible way. And the way to determine it being a reversible bag is how you connect the shoulder strap on this kind of bag, and how you connect the lining. You can make you a reversible bag. So that's what I did. And those are the Velcro straps that's showing on the outside, but that's to show a different way how you can connect the bag and close it, and it gives it a round look, a hobo style look when you close it. I'm clumsy with my display, but I hope you still get the gist of how the bag looks. We're at the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed my process. Don't forget to subscribe.